Hello, everyone. My name is Christina from FITI LA office, and thank you for joining me on our webinar. In today's webinar agenda, I will be going over the new and improved FITI Connect system, with the main update being the added mill card tab, meaning suppliers will be able to create and fill out their mill card information via FITI Connect moving forward. To my knowledge, up until now, suppliers have been submitting the mill card in PDF form to RLC via email, in which then the RLC team, they have to save the file, validate it, and then upload it to PLM. Once that is done, RLC team receives a material ID after validation in PLM, and then they inform the supplier of their material ID via email again. Now, as you can see, that is a lot of manual back and forth information exchange via email. So in order to streamline the process and the communication, and also to have 100% online submission of mill card, suppliers can now submit mill card through FITI Connect. And so basically how it goes is, so once you submit your mill card, RLC team will review it. And once it's approved, RLC PLM will automatically create and assign a material ID through EDI or electronic data information. And this material ID will then be updated on your mill card, meaning you will be able to see your material ID on the list of mill card when you search for it. So let me go ahead and log into FITI Connect to show you how this is all done. If you do not have a user ID and password for FITI Connect, please go ahead and reach out to your RLC contact person or FITI account manager. But if you do have your login information, please go ahead and use that same user ID and password. I'm going to go ahead and log in. So upon logging in, the default page is list of mill card. And as you can see at the top, the resource center is still there, the added new mill card tab right here, and then RMS version 2. And quickly, I just want to go ahead, as soon as you log in, your profile, you can also change your password if needed, if you want to. You just fill everything out, new password, and click save. And then if you click my profile, yes, after updating profile, please log in again, okay. And basically if you want to edit your email address. Okay, so the first step is you want to create a new mill card. So you'll go over to mill card, and there's a drop-down menu, click create new mill card. So starting now, it's just very easy. You already have all the information, and you're just going to basically fill it all in. So choose the appropriate section here. For me, I'm just going to go ahead and choose woven. And as you can see, this is all the information you will need to fill out. The important thing here is everything in red. These are required information that you have to fill out. If you do not fill it out and you're going to click save or save and submit, it will not save. So just FYI, please fill out all the information that's in red. As you can see, supplier ID, your supplier name, email address, all these things are already filled out. But what I want to point out is make sure your supplier ID is correct. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start filling this out. For demo purposes, I'm just going to fill out everything in red, the required information. So RLC contact, click S. And as you can see, there's a list of all the contact person. I'm going to choose these 2 people. You can click multiple contact people. So if you have more than 2, 3, go ahead and click everyone. Okay, submit. And the email address is automatically inputted here. Next. I'm going to go ahead and choose woman. Again, you can click multiple if needed. Next, required brand group. Addresses. Next is, let's see, fabric structure. I'm gonna go ahead and do canvas, surface finish. I'm going to click 00001, meaning there's no surface finish. Next is content. And you're going to put the appropriate percentage. So, for example, 85, and click add, automatically 85% cotton. Okay, next. I'll choose polyester and 15% add. And as you can see, automatically it adds up 100%. Process type, PFD, meaning prepared for dyeing. Yarn size 3, ends and finish. I'm just filling out all the required information in red. Dye class, just direct. Okay, next is COO, country of origin. And the supplier art name you should already have. I don't have one, so I'm just going to put test. For woven, it's required information is this shrinkage. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. Scroll down. If you have any, the color name here, additional colors you want to put, you can just go ahead and put the color, your brand. Let's just put that, submit, and click save color. Okay, so in order to do that, you have to save the document first. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, see how when I try to click save, it stops you. The mandatory field wash, meaning I did not fill out the recommended care instructions here, the ones in red. So like I've mentioned before, if you try to save it without filling out the information, the required information in red, it's going to stop you. So let me go ahead and fill out the care instructions. I'll do cooler. Okay, so now that I filled out all the required information, I'm going to click save. Okay, now you can add your color. Save color. All right, the color is added. And if you have more, you can go ahead and keep doing that. The next is your raw material image. So let me go ahead and choose file. I'm going to put the black canvas here and click save image. Upload successful. Okay. So let me see. Great. Okay, my picture is right here. Now, I'm just going to check and make sure everything is filled out. Again, if you have all these information, please go ahead and fill it out. Fill it out as much as you can, but everything in red is required information. Okay, now I am ready to save and submit. So before I do that, I just want to say this before I forget. Revising the mill card. Once you have clicked save and submit, you cannot revise your mill card. However, once RLC team has reviewed and approved or rejected your mill card, if they gave you a status, and if you have an overall status for your mill card, which is either approved or rejected, then you can go ahead and revise your mill card. Okay, so save and submit. Are you ready to submit the mill card? Yes. Okay, great. Milk card has been submitted. So now the next step, are you ready to complete RMS? Yes, I am. So just a little tip. I would suggest to submit the RMS in advance to avoid any unexpected delay on approving because RLC may request additional information or samples. Okay, so let me go ahead and click OK. And it'll automatically take you to create new RMS. In the previous version, I know if you go on the drop down for RMS, there's list of RMS and then create RMS. Now that is gone because you're going to do everything under the mill card tab. So after you create and submit your mill card, the next step is automatically creating your RMS. So filling of the RMS is the same as before. I know that a lot of the information might be redundant from your mill card. So everything is there. Let's fill out, start by the protocol number. Click woven, and it automatically populates the information. Is this color block? No. Again, you're going to put your RLC contact person. Okay, and basically you're just gonna scroll down and fill this out, meaning you wanna make sure if your fabric will meet the RLC default value. So for example, let's say appearance to dry cleaning my fabric, yes, the default value will meet color fastness to dry cleaning. For color change and color staining, will it meet this default value, the standard right here? Yes. But if you do have a no, for example, let's say color fastness to light, if I don't think that my fabric will meet the value here, then I'm going to click no. And in the next column, you want to put the value that you think your fabric will meet. So I think 2-3. And then the next column is the explanation column. Why is your fabric not meeting this the default value? And you're going to go ahead and put that explanation. I'm just going to put test here for demo purposes. Scroll down. And then at the bottom here, supplier remarks. If you have any additional comments, remarks that you want to put, please go ahead. Also, if you have any additional colors, you want to go ahead and put it down there. I'll go ahead and put some colors there. And that is it for RMS. Just make sure you have everything. And last but not least, the attach button here. If you have any evidence, any proof, such as a test report, basically backing up the quality of your fabric, you want to go ahead and attach it. But in order to do that, again, you need to save it first. So let's go ahead and save it. Once you save for both mill card and RMS, you can always come back and work on it. Okay, attach. Okay, and then you're going to choose your file, save it, and that's done. Okay, but I am ready to save and send email. Okay, great. And now my RMS is submitted as well. Okay, so revising the RMS, again, once you click save, you can still come back and revise it, but once you click save and send, you can still actually revise it as long as if your RMS has been reviewed, then you cannot revise it. However, if your RMS status is under pending, meaning then you can revise it. So please make sure to check the status of your RMS and mill card. Okay, so I want to take you to go to mill card and go to list of mill card. Please note that the date range here is automatically, the default is 2 weeks range, so you can always change the date if needed, and then click search. And as you can see, the first one here is the milk card that I just created like 5 minutes ago. It gave me my milk card ID and also my RMS ID, which I created after. As you can see, there is no material ID here yet because the RLC team did not review my milk card. So once they do review it, it will show under milk card overall. For example, like this one here, it says it is approved, and you see that there is a material ID. Okay, so let me just click on the milk card ID, and you see everything here that I just filled out previously, and it says already submitted. You can't modify it. If you do want to print, just click print right here. And when you do that, you're actually going to be printing both your milk card and RMS together. You're going to change the destination to your printer and then click print. Now this is one way to print, but it is also a way to save the document in PDF. So go to destination and click save as PDF, click save, and then you'll have your milk card and RMS in PDF file. Okay, great. I'm going to go back to list of milk card. Click search. So the first one here that I created, I'm also going to click RMS ID. You just click it and you have access to your RMS. Okay, I'm going to go back again, list of milk card. You can search your milk card, obviously, with your milk card ID. If you have a material ID number, go ahead and do that. You know, there's a lot of options here. Search it by the overall summary, approved or rejected. But you guys, this is basically it. It's very easy. All you're doing is filling out all the information. There's a lot of drop-down menus. You pick and choose. If you have any, additional questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to your RLC contact person or your FITI account manager. And I also want to say that everything that I went over, it's, pretty much all the required information, but we also have an updated user guide for this. And this will be uploaded under the Resource Center tab here, and click Test Manual and Guide. Testing manual guide, and we'll have the updated version here, the user guide. So please take a look at it, because it's going to have a lot more information, a lot more detailed information, and then please, it's very important that you review it. But if you still have any additional questions, please, again, feel free to contact your RLC contact person or your FITI account manager. You guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.